we first of all got the name and the first trailer for Deadpool and Wolverine, which is the new name. Like that's the name of the film now. Um, thoughts, everyone.
I
Thoughts?
thought, well, I mean, Hugh Jackman had posted to his Instagram that the name of the movie was Wolverine and the Asshole. Did y'all see that post?
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, even the same font and everything. I'm excited. I'm curious how they put
Yeah.
them together, and the fact that Hugh Jackman came back for this after Logan. I'm excited. The trailer hints at a lot of really cool shit. So, I mean, all I have are theories, but I mean, one of my theories is that 20th Century Fox is this apocalypse.
Yeah.
And that the X-Men and some of those 20th Century Fox that characters are kind of stuck there, and that maybe they're going to pull them into the universe.
Yeah.
You know, because it looks like, I mean, we see Pyro in the trailer.
Oh,
yes.
But then there's another character that has his face covered. So I'm assuming that they've all become kind of like Mad Max refugees in this post-apocalyptic 20th Century Fox world.
What's funny is, and you can see it, there's a part where after he gets thrown through the window and Deadpool's on the ground, there's a copy of a comic book in the dust, and it's Secret Wars.
I think it's Secret Wars 5. It's
the issue with Doomsday's on it for sure.
Yeah. So, and I know one of the characters that you had posted a picture, or someone posted, I think it was Josh might have posted a picture because he thought Doom, there was a mask of one of the people that was dressed like Pyro looked like Doom.
Well, rumor is we're going to get cameos from all the stars from the X films and the Fantastic Four films. So,
and even other ones, because I've heard Jen Garner has been brought on to bring back Elektra. So I'm kind of curious, like, how deep is he going to go? Are we going to get maybe an 1986 Howard the Duck show up? That would be interesting. It would be like I think they figured out the more fun it is, that's what Deadpool is. Yeah, like, I mean, the nerds kind of love this shit, but if they can make it into a good story where the normies can watch it and enjoy it.
Well, and I'll guarantee this is probably going to be the open door for mutants, like officially more of the open flow mutant coming into the MCU than the Trinkle we've been getting with Miss Marvel or Mr. Impossible from She-Hulk and stuff like that. I think this is probably opens the door for it.
Now there is a shot of a bald man and the back of his head, and I'm assuming that they're hinting that that's Charles. Do you guys have other theories?
I've heard it could be Cassandra Nova.
Yeah. Oh no. She's in the movie. She's actually in the movie. Yeah.
Okay.
Cassandra Nova is actually, if I'm not mistaken, I think is actually a character in the movie.
Wow.
That's what I heard too. That it was.
Yeah. I think if you go, she's actually listed as Cassandra Nova is actually the main villain for the film, if I'm not mistaken.
I would also like to say that if Taylor Swift is in this movie, and there are any Swifties out there that have not yet been somehow found out about all these worlds, this is the podcast for you. We will let you know about everything you need to know, Swifties, about Taylor Swift possibly joining the MCU as Dazzler.
Watch my video I made on it. There is a video about Taylor Swift maybe resurrecting the oldest comic book script in Marvel history.
Yeah.
Did you
How's
guys,
that for a plug?
Have you seen the rumors about like the actor who plays Patch? He's walking up to Patch, in the game. That it's probably Daniel Radcliffe.
Get the fuck out!
Oh,
really?
Cool.
He's basically listed as a cameo appearance in the film, and that's what they're wondering if it might be that. But it's not Hugh Jackman. When he's walking behind Patch, it's not Hugh Jackman playing that role right there.
So, do y'all feel that this is maybe a way to bring in old man Logan, and Hugh Jackman could continue to play Logan in a sense in that role?
Maybe
That'd be interesting.
And then have a young. What's weird though is remember when the Ultimate Universe had a young Logan, and it was kind of weird for a few issues, and then they just made him older.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's kind of paralleled how it actually went in the 616 universe, that he was young at first, and then when Claremont got his hands on him, he's like, I'm aging him way up.
Do you guys have a wish list of people you want to see, or characters, or things you want to see?
No, I'm not.
Yeah, I want to see. Ben Affleck show up as Daredevil.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or Ben Affleck show up in his dunking tracksuit. Either or. I'll take either. Or both.
We'll just have Charlie Cox and Ben Affleck just show up. Like, who are you? Like,
that would be great.
We did it for Crisis. with Barry and Barry. Why can't we have Matt and Matt come into this one scene?
I think they need to
other Daredevil from the Lou Ferrigno Hulk movie. The
trial Rex Smith. Bring back Rex Smith and
they're all pointing at each other.
Also, I think
the only thing that scares me about this movie is that anything can happen, and so I'm trying to curb my expectations before I'm just like, I want to see it all, because there's no way they can deliver it all, but
raise them high. I think we have Leonard Kim in the chat saying he would love to see Deadpool, Wolverine, and Loki interact, even if it's just for a quick moment.
It could be because he's holding
you know what would be funny
together.
Though, if it was the Matt Damon Loki, like the actor.
Wow.
Because he like Deadpool finds, because he can't find Loki because he's Loki's busy. He finds the actor and he's like, no, I'm just maybe he's hanging out with Ben Kingsley.
Rumors are we're gonna get the Tom Cruise Tony Stark.
I can't believe that. I just cannot believe that.
If you can have Brad Pitt show up as the Vanisher, why can we not have Tom Cruise as the variant Tony Stark?
Because I feel like Brad Pitt's more in on the joke, and Tom Cruise, though, he did do Tropic Thunder, and that is probably his greatest role ever. So if he stepped into something like this, I would be kind of like, if we see an Iron Man show up and the mask lifts, and it's
I think also Brad Pitt is really good friends with the director. That's why they've done a couple movies together. That's why he it'd be funny if he does that cameo, because we see Shatterstar back right when they're doing the birthday cake at the beginning.
Yeah,
we see some of the X-Force that we thought were going to be dead.
Because he traveled back in time and saved them.
I also hope Sassy Beats comes back as Domino. I think she was great.
She was great. We need Cable.
A little Cable.
I haven't heard anything about that. I've heard no talk about it, whether or not he's back as Cable.
So let me show you guys some stills real
quick.
What
if he comes back as Thanos?
Or both. What if Thanos kills Cable, or vice versa?
Oh yeah, they have to have them meeting each other. That would be great.
So we have
you can see the 20th Century Fox.
The 20th Century Fox. We kind of talked about. I like when they're in the room watching MCU films.
Yeah,
relatable content, right?
The TVA.
Which is a very different TVA than the one we're used to.
Yeah,
the outfits are different.
Well, I mean, come on, we have the multiverse now, so maybe it's a different TVA. It's for
and then we have, of course, our first look at the yellow suit in action, even if it's a little bit, even if it's not the full detail. So
I know the name is Daredevil and Wolverine, and yet we don't see
Daredevil and Wolverine.
Deadpool.
I mean, Deadpool and Wolverine. We don't see.
No, it's fine. You don't have to show me everything on the first trailer.
Oh yeah, they're definitely
saving that for the Comic-Con trailer or something.
Yeah.
I'm worried that the next trailer may be too spoilery. I may sit out the next trailer.
But see, this is like the end game of the Deadpool movie. So I don't.
Yeah.
There's no way for me. I'm like, this can be overly spoiled, because I'm like,
spoil everything.
Who knows? Yeah, who knows what's going to happen?
And they did drop footage in Endgame that never appeared in Endgame. So there could be a trailer that shows a lot of shit that just never appears in the movie.
And not even that. It's like everybody's already aware of what this film's going to be. So spoil the hell. I mean, we already realized this is going to be everything. They want to see all the cameos and all this stuff in there. So it's like it's more like.
I like the idea that this is their end game, and just having portals show up with like Elektra and Ben Affleck Daredevil come through, and 86 Howard the Duck.
You know what would be cool is like if Deadpool deploys like all his friends and from the movies, like the X-Force and Negasonic Teenage, like Colossus and Kimiko, like he sends them all to gather these people and then at the end of the fight, like they're the ones that are bringing them. Like they made more sliders with like the Cable technology, because I think it was Kimiko and Negasonic Teenage Warhead that fixed it, right? So maybe they can get more. Leonard Kim in the chat, they could give me half of the movie in the trailers and teasers. I won't care.
Basically,
yeah.
I know, but I kind of love that moment in the movies where you see something, you're just like,
oh yeah. Oh, we're still gonna get a lot of that.
I also feel like you guys know that story, that how they filmed the shawarma from the Avengers, like the night of the premiere. I feel like Ryan Reynolds has this stuff enough together that if like a story or something breaks, they could probably still film something right up until like a couple of weeks before it actually gets.
Does he
and just drop it in somewhere?
Does this Daredevil movie have enough pull to put
what
to
is
bring
with you
Chris?
Daredevil?
I mean, Deadpool. I'm sorry. I'm just like obsessed with Daredevil lately. What does this Deadpool movie have enough pull to bring Chris back as Captain America and Human Torch in it?
Oh, yeah, I think so.
Yeah, hopefully.
That would be very cool.
Because I think they're buddies, aren't they? Aren't Chris Evans and Ryan? They're buddies, aren't they?
I don't know.
I feel like I've seen them pal around before. I feel like he pals around with everybody, so like,
yeah,
you could probably just ask anybody for a favor.
I know, and I'm curious. You know, he has this great friendship with Rob McElhenney with owning the soccer team over in England. That will he drop Rob in as like a guest star playing somebody?
Could we get an Always Sunny Fantastic Four?
Oh my! Danny DeVito is the Thing, or Herbie,
or we get Danny DeVito as the Penguin.
As Herbie would be magical.
Oh, Danny DeVito as the Penguin
the Human
would be
Torch,
fucking
honestly.
amazing.
Well, no, this is so off a tangent. I'm on Instagram yesterday, and one of the videos came up with Christy Alley about her 2 times hosting SNL. And so the first one she does it, you had half the cast of Cheers there to actually come out and help her. But then she after a couple years after the Cheers end, she's hosting again, and they have half the cast of SNL playing the cast of Cheers coming down. So you have the best one was Adam Sandler coming out as Real Perlman's Carla.
All right, this is just for Clay to get it out of his head. There you go, Clay.
Dude.
Oh, that's so I cannot wait. Oh my god,
dude,
your Daredevil minute,
dude. And isn't that Bullseye in the background?
Yeah, that's a shitty Bullseye costume.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck is up with that. Why that exists.
I think this is the first version of a costume.
I know, but like,
I almost thought that was the Ezekiel costume from Madam Web.
Except he's wearing shoes.
Which I'm sad that I missed out on the quick little spike of that comic to sell it off, because I have the Ezekiel first appearance, and I'm sure it spiked before Madam Web was released.
And that's J. Michael Straczynski creation.
Yeah,
because I have that whole run, the hardbacks, and I love that. I love Ezekiel.
Oh yeah.